First race at Red Bull sees me starting in 8th. Major Laser in front on the hards. I'm on the mediums. Sparks on hards as well. Nightmare hards. And EF is on the mediums. Works mediums. X8 mediums. And A also on the mediums. So rolling start, as you can see, all pretty orderly. None of the usual chaos at turn 1. So turn 2 is usually also a bit of a problem. Japanese driver trying to go around the outside and gets the move done on me. Like a bit of trouble at the back here. And Shaq was the loser out there. He's gone to the back of the field. Good mixture of cars, 911s, M6. I'm in the Lancer Supra in front. Corvette there. So Sparks picked up an early track penalty. Not hard to do here. I think I copped my fair share. I figured Sparks was on hards. Sorry, Laser was on hards. I was catching him. But he's pretty quick, so it was very hard to get a pass. It's my first penalty. Japanese driver, all sorts out of shape. Goes back a couple of spots. He's going to get monstered by Mackie and God as well. Cheeky woman in 12, find out I'm not a hamburger in 14, and Shaq's trying to get his way up the inside, and he does. But Works and X8 were pretty much on the ball from the get-go in this race. GTR as well. And the distinctive noise of the AMG. So good to have a Group 3 race with some strategy in it. 15 laps, hard and medium tyres. Sparks has picked up a full second penalty there. Serving of the penalties I get by Sparks. He picks up another one straight away. We all go super wide there. So Oprah's back in town, you have a penalty and you have a penalty. Order of the day, although it looks like I was the only one. Oh, there's another one there, Maxie got one. But pretty good racing as far as cleanliness. I was very impressed. I'm sure there was some incidents somewhere in the field. Difficult corner, but these two get around it pretty well. Continue their drag race to the next corner. They're a fair way off the pack too. Probably would have been better off working together rather than racing each other at this early stage of the race, but that's what we do. Come up to serve our penalties here, 3 of us. Allows this Japanese driver to get through. hard for him. He acknowledges that with the indicator flash. And left it on. I've just caught the back end of Sparks' spin, turn 1. Japanese driver up the inside of Major Laser here. So this being the first race, no one really had worked out the strategy. Major Laser's on hard still. So just in front of him. Got the inside line for this corner. Hugging the apex there. Would have been very close to getting a penalty there. Thought he might have gone in that time, but he hasn't. A lot of the hard drivers did 5 or so laps on the hards. Sparks gone to the back of the field. So it might be one of these races where you do try your favourite car rather than try and go with the meta, which is what I've tried to do. Got in front of Laser, able to pull away a little bit. So I'm not a hamburger pulling away from Shaq, who's got that penalty. So spread out back here now. A bit of a battle going up here between P3 and 4, both on the mediums. Quickest lap 130.6 by X8 in P2. So these guys operating in the 130s. Then we get back to the 131s. The rest of us, the 131s, 32s, depending on traffic. Find out it's gone to the back of the field. He must have had a spin off somewhere. So it does feel like a little bit of an endurance race, this one. So we'll jump forward a few laps. Okay, we've jumped forward to lap 10, X8. Gone a little bit quicker on 130.54. Oh, nice move there by Works, but he's gone wide off track. Should get a penalty for that. Would have been good if it had come off. Doesn't look like he's getting a penalty. Must know someone. So hey, he's in 3, BK in 4, Corvette driver in 5, still with his blinker on. I'm in 6th, followed by Mackie, then God. Shaq's back up to 9. Nightmare's had a moment somewhere, he's gone back to 10. Although he's done a pit stop. Major Laser also done his pit stop. Down lap 7. I'm not a hamburger in 12. Find out. Spark's still recovering from his spin after doing a pit stop. So X8 into the pits. Let's Works and Hay get away. They're continuing on. And yet another penalty for myself. I haven't pitted yet, so out of order, but relatively consistent on my lap times, which is good. Could also look at it as being bad. I should be probably half a second quicker. Mackie's still on the hards. Doing quite well. Lap time steady in the 131s as well. Likewise for God, but he's on the mediums. So X8 is out of the pits. Shaq's still going steady in 132s. GK's out as well, both onto the hards. Nightmare's best of 31.6, currently in 10. EK's gone and looped it. Major Laser's through. EK back on the black stuff in P11. And I think Sparks had another spin. It's gone in late from the mediums as well. Big gap back to P3, who hasn't pitted. Another gap back to himself, also not pitted. Mackie's really working the hards down. There's probably a lot of these, some of these guys may not realise they do have to pit. Laser catching up back at Nightmare. God's been into the pits. Now on the hards. EK had the spin, so he's back in 11. He was up the pointy end of the field. He'll be annoyed with himself. I seem to get a penalty when I go out that wide, but it looks like these two have escaped a penalty. So a big gap back to Sparks and Find Out at the back of the field here. These two drivers will have to pit either this lap or next. I would imagine while you're out the front of the field, you'd probably just keep going, doing good lap times. That's exactly what Works is doing. Hayes decided to come in. Same with the Corvette driver. Correction, the Viper driver. So I'm continuing on as well, temporarily in P3. Hayes out of the pit in 5th. Shack hasn't pitted yet. Nightmare and Laser have. They're going to jump quite a few of us ahead of them. Mackey's been in. PK, God, I'm not a hamburger in 12. Sparks is P13. These guys are almost the full length of this next straight away, or even more. So we've got a lot of work to do. Works is in. The Viper's in. I do the same. So X8 moves up or back into P1 basically. See where the rest of the field come out in relation to him and Hay. So it looks like Works has just got out in front. Final lap. Hay in 3rd. Viper, Nightmare and Laser having a final lap battle. I've rejoined in 7th with Maxi. So Major gets a great drive out of the corner there compared to Nightmare. He overtakes me in the rear of that vision. So I'm back to 8th. Bit of a gap there to God, not Hamburger and Shack. Find out, then Sparks. There's the battle up the front. Final corner coming up. X shoves it down the inside, pushes Works wide. They're both wide. X gets the penalty, Works gets the win. Hay comes up to 2, X back to 3. The Viper home for 4. Major Laser just gets home in front of Nightmare. Mackie, then myself in 8th. God for 9. I'm not a hamburger for 10. Shack's going to get home for 11. Find out is in 12th with a penalty to serve. But Sparks is a fair way back, so he's going to finish in 13th. Thanks for watching. Remember to throw down a like. If you haven't already, appreciate it if you could give me a sub. And we'll see you on track next time.